we've sort of been a lone area in New South Wales and no one's known anything about what's been happening down here. They've felt that they're forgotten. We need rain. I will say it's been tough. It's aged me probably 10 years and 2.
But we do need on-the-ground support, and that's what I think we're missing.
Since basically spring 2023, it's been very tough here. Just running the sheep that we do, or the numbers of sheep we do, and trying to do our everyday things. Yes, well, as of about the last 2 weeks, our property has certainly changed colour very much. It's starting to look normal again after a pretty horrific year and a half, almost 2 years, I'd say, of drought. But a green drought, right at this point of time, our ewes are lambing, so feed requirements of pastures is very high now, so you need to have really high quality volume of pasture available for sheep to lamb down and grow lambs. And our pastures are very short. They've only been, well, hardly growing, and so they're not providing nutritional requirements for your lambing ewes and milking ewes. So that's your green drought. It's just not providing what it needs to. So hence we are still feeding all our sheep during lambing, which is a very unusual thing. Yeah, so in a normal year we grow our own grain, so we put in grazing cereals and grazing canola, and so we're self-sufficient with grain, that what we need to feed in a normal year. But because of the 2 years of drought, we had no harvest, and we've been buying in thousands of tonnes of grain. That's a huge expense. 2 big B-double semi-load of grain coming in every week. In previous droughts, they tend to be on a bigger scale with a lot of people in droughts. The rainfall patterns that we've been getting here over the last 2 years have just been so very different to what we're normally used to. They were storm rains, and it's basically, as we used to call it, storm lotto. So you either got it or you didn't. Very unusual to what we normally expect in this district, which is good frontal rain that is a general rain, and it comes through and everyone tends to get it.
So it's really the second failed season that we've had, and it's becoming pretty dire, to be honest with you.
We had to make a big decision on selling a third of our pregnant ewes, because there was no way we could carry them through and land them down. The selling the pregnant ewes was a huge decision, and in the past it's probably a thing people would say, well, that's the last thing you should ever do, because you're actually selling your income earning asset. So we're going to be down in sheep numbers in a big way in the next few years. That was a really hard thing to see, those truckloads and truckloads of ewes going. Yes.
I'm frustrated and I need to help my community. Drought needs to be reinstated as a natural disaster. We can't control what comes out of the sky, and it's not in the policy at the moment. The other change that the government did was that they gifted freight subsidies to philanthropic agencies, which is fantastic, it's lovely. But all it did was drive up the price of hay and grain. I think if we band together as a group of 5 councils, we've got more opportunity to sing from the rooftops that you've forgotten about regional Australia, you've forgotten about regional New South Wales, and we do matter.
As for assistance down here, there was really zero. I think it would be nice to have recognition that we were in drought and difficult situations.
So why isn't there funding for something that we can't control? I just don't understand it. I think that the freight subsidy funding that used to be on the ground, the last drought, it was very helpful to farmers. I would like to see that the low interest loans are a lot lower than what they are if people choose to do that for infrastructure, loans. Please get in your car and come down and see the impact, the on-ground impact. Talk to the farmers, at the coalface.
There's a lot of people that have been really, and they've felt that they're forgotten. I just feel in the community they have said, oh, well, no one knows about us. And I have very interesting conversations with so many people around about that had no idea that we were in drought. Still, yeah.